Hey everyone, welcome to Kempner Sports. My name is RevTrev. I'm so glad that you're here. This is my first ever live stream. I have done so many videos over the years, and I thought now is the time. Now is the time. I've got it all set up. I'm ready to go. And I just want to thank everyone for jumping into my first ever live stream. As you can see, I'm a massive Packers fan. I'm excited to have this evening just to connect with you. Now, if you're watching this later, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Trying to grow the channel, everyone, and hope that you're all doing well on this Saturday evening. We're getting ready for the game. We're going to talk about the big game coming up on Sunday. This is Chargers at Packers. The LA Chargers are coming into town, and they're going to be facing the Packers, and we have Lambeau Field advantage. Let's go. This is so exciting. Now, because I give passionate and honest commentary, make videos, all that kind of stuff. You know me, and I've struggled this year watching this team. It's been really difficult. I've made videos called What's Wrong with the Packers. I've done video reviews after every single game, and that has been really fun to do until lately. I've just honestly been so discouraged by what's been going on with our team and how much we've struggled and how little we scored in the first half, and just the not finding ways to win. And it's been hard. Okay, the point is it's been hard, and I don't want to come here and pretend like now all of a sudden I'm super optimistic and I'm super pumped, but I do tonight want to talk about the keys to the Green Bay Packers winning this game, and I'm very, very excited about those things that I want to talk about this evening. So I'm going to try to stay, okay, get this. I'm going to try to stay positive tonight regarding this. And we've got some people already in here, and I just want to give shout outs to my very first ever comment on a live stream. It is BPAC. Billy, welcome. Let's go Pack, go. And of course, Monty, my close friend. Go Packers. That's right. Let's go. We're gonna win it here. We're gonna do awesome. And let's just dive into this game first and foremost. Now, here's the bad news, okay? Here's the bad news. 7 games under 21 points. There's so many negative things to talk about, but I do want to just say 7 games under 21 points. I think if we want to win this game, we are going to have to score more than 21 points, because the Chargers offense is absolutely stellar, right? So it's absolutely stellar. So I'm trying to get right into the middle here. Sorry. So let's talk about those keys to win. So got to score more than 21 points, okay? I also believe, and please post in the comments what you think the keys are to the Packers winning this game, okay? Dive in for a moment and just dive in and put into the comments what you think is going to be the keys to a big Packers win on Sunday. Okay. I think we need to run the ball effectively, which means this thing, okay? Which means this. We got to free Aaron Jones. Now, why are we still talking about this, everyone? Like, think about this for a moment. Why are we still talking about trying to free Aaron Jones? This is so Mike McCarthy days. All of a sudden, things have kind of unraveled here in this year, and it's been rebuilding, and we've got a young offense, and I understand the O-line has struggled, but we have to be able to, every team has to be able to run the ball effectively in order to win games, and that's the same for us as well. So very interested to know what is going to happen with our run game, and obviously free Aaron Jones. Come on, Matt LaFleur. Free Aaron Jones. And I'm a huge A.J. Dillon fan. I have his jersey. But I do want to say, like, this guy has to go next level, has to do something incredible. And so I'm all in on Aaron Jones being tenacious in order for us to have a chance to win this game. Now, I do want to talk about something that's been positive for weeks, and I've been seeing progression is Dante and Wicks, and Jaden Reed and Luke Musgrave, I think it is, are all making plays. They're absolutely amazing in their production and their development. Now, there are people who've been putting memes out there saying things like, hey, can Luke Musgrave actually catch a pass as he's running? He always kind of fumbles it in the air, like twerks his body. I don't even know what to say here. He twists his body. That's what I'm looking for, in a way that he catches it, but rarely. So that last play last week, the double fake to the laterals, or halfback screens, wide receiver screens, whatever that was, and then Musgrave comes down. I still think that is the best play I've seen the Packers do this season. I absolutely love Musgrave. I love his talent. Every time I watch him, he reminds me, just the way he plays, he reminds me of Travis Kelce. Now, will he ever become Travis Kelce? That's up to him. He's going to have to do that, right? He's going to have to show up and produce in that way. By the way, this week, it's these jerseys that they're playing with. I'm so pumped. I didn't think that Devontae Adams was ever going to get traded. So speaking of wide receivers, I love this. I love this look. The moment it came out, I'm like, I'm buying that. Now, personally, I think that the helmet should have a G on the side. That's just mine, but it's all yellow and it's different, and I'm looking forward to it. And I love the Chargers stuff too. So I think aesthetically it'll look good. But I'm really digging into the production by Wicks. When we drafted him, I'm like, this could be a diamond in the rough, and I do feel that he has been a diamond in the rough, and he's been doing a lot better, and I'm excited. Now, Jaden Reed, I didn't know anything about. When we drafted, I wasn't thrilled about that pick because I didn't know a thing about him. I had done research on everyone else, and it just seemed like every Packers fan out there was doing things like that and saying, hey, who is this guy? And people who had followed Michigan State, this guy's going to be good. He has been good. I have been so impressed by Jaden Reed's playmaking ability, speed, and I think it's going to continue on Sunday, so I'm really excited about it. Now, obviously, Dobbs has to do his thing. Christian Watson needs to somehow get open, and Jordan Love has to actually hit him on the hands or in stride. That's another way that would be amazing. So speaking of Jordan Love, this is my big prediction, okay, for this week. I believe that Jordan Love, win or lose, will pass for a 300 yards. 300 yards, people. Now, I was on NFL Outdated's podcast. I'm often on that podcast. We do an NFC North podcast, and I made this statement, and he thought I was absolutely nuts. Andy thought I was crazy to see that. But guys, I don't think I'm crazy there. Speaking of which, Andy is here. As a Bears fan, I'm jealous of how the Packers draft and develop receivers. Thank you, Andy. I do appreciate that. Absolutely. You guys got to follow Andy. He's on Facebook right here, but you need to follow him on YouTube. NFL Outdated. He does incredible content. Absolutely love his work. Now, let's just get back to this. Jordan Love will pass for 300 yards. Now, why do I think that Jordan Love will do that? Because Jordan Love, he hasn't done that this year. And he struggled. Even in games where we've won, he's never got to that 300 yards. He's actually been mid-tier quarterback in the yards. So how in the world can we get there to see him throw 300 yards? Because I feel like there's been progression. Even though the accuracy has been off, definitely on the deep ball, okay? I like some of the things that I am seeing by him, and he is good enough to play in the NFL, okay? That's just a fact. He's good enough to play in the NFL. He is playing in the NFL. There's some moments where I'm like, wow, that looks amazing. When he's on scrambling, usually like just amazing. But some of the decision makings have been difficult and hard to watch. I think that he's going to throw 300 yards because, listen, I know this is going to be wild, because last week against a very good Steelers defense, he threw 289, I believe. I think it was 289. I'm going to try to go to the Packers site and just see if I can pull this up real quick. Packers.com. And I'm going to go and see if I can get to, how do I get to stats? I'm going to go to NFL.com. That's what I'm going to do. But anyways, it's probably faster to just go to through fantasy football, honestly. And so I can understand Andy's argument for sure, is because there's just this incredible pressure that's on these young guys, and he's like, how in the world can you say this? Now I'm going to bring this up on the screen here. Okay, so I'll just bring it up real quick. I'm sorry that I didn't have this set up for you guys already. I don't mean to be wasting your time here. Okay, let's dive into this. Okay, so as you saw, week 1 against the Bears, we put up 38 points, which is awesome. Destroyed the Bears. He had 245 passing yards in his first ever game. Next week, he had 14 completions, 151, lost that game by 1. The Saints game, we won by 1 on a comeback. Had scored all our points in the fourth quarter. He had 259 on 22 completions, 23 completions against the Lions, 246. Okay. And then the Raiders, he struggled, 182, only 16 completions, 3 interceptions. That was an awful game for him. And then you look at the Broncos game, which we thought was going to be we were going to do really well. We had 11 days to get ready for that game. And he comes out and puts up a decent day. We lose by 2, 21 completions, only 180 yards, but he had 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. So as you can see, the Vikings game, we got blown out by 2 touchdowns, 24 completions, 229, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. And then the Rams, who were horrific. The defense was fine. Their offense was terrible. So that's a lot of credit goes to our defense on that. We scored 20 points, 20 completions, 228. And then last week, we lose only by 4. Man, if DeGuara would have blocked, that's thinking extra point. Come on, bro. 21 completions, 289, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. So that's why I'm there on this. And so that's what I'm thinking there. Okay. So, all right, let's see. So sunny and lower 40s at Lambeau for the game. So it's possible. Hey, that's positive. Come on now. It's at home. I'll give you that as making it more likely. Okay. I feel like I'm making progress here. Okay. All right. Monty jumped in and said, Packers good. Our Canucks are usually bad. Now the Packers are bad and now the Canucks are good. Why can't I have both? Right. We're both in that same vein. Absolutely, Monty. So, okay. Couple more things that I just want to dive into, that I do think that we have to do in order to win this week. So keys to winning this week would definitely be this. We got a handful of Keenan Allen and Eckler, and we can't shut them down. We just got to slow them down. So let's just talk about slowing them down first before we get into like we're not gonna be there to totally shut. Like I'm not looking at Jair shutting down Keenan Allen like he did Justin Jefferson last season. That was amazing, by the way. That was absolutely amazing, but I don't see that happening. So we have had trouble again, and this has been our Achilles heel for years and years and years of trying to actually stop the run. And so Eckler is not just the running through the tackles guy. He is they dump it off. We actually fare a little bit better when teams do that, but Eckler makes everybody miss, and he's a handful for everyone. So these are two of the guys, and of course the O line has to block for us on their pass rush, right? So let's dive into that's another thing that we need to do to get pressure on Herbert. We got to make his life miserable. I think Herbert is a top 10 quarterback. He's always flirting with top 5 potential. This year, he's probably not there, but he's close. Like he's in that conversation of being fantastic. And but they did lose Mike Williams, and is it Quentin Johnson hasn't really performed the way I was hoping. He basically just throws it to Keenan Allen. Last week was absolutely insane, right? So absolutely insane. So I don't know what you guys think about that, but I do think the flip side of it is not only do we need to get pressure on Herbert, and he's faced a lot of pressure. Like he faces good teams and that, but we also have to slow down their pass rush. I'm thinking about Bosa on the other side, especially if we can slow down guys like that, it would be good. But their defense is not good, and that is one of the reasons why we have a shot at winning this game. Now, if you've been on NFL Outdated, you've seen that I've actually predicted that the Packers going to lose on Sunday. But today I'm going to be staying positive. These are the keys to get it to winning. Now, I do want to talk quickly about the Packers schedule. So not just that's coming up there that we've played so far, but so we're at the Chargers game, but we are at Thanksgiving next week. And so let's dive into that real quick. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see this. And I'd love for you guys. So here we play at noon Central Time, which is 10 a.m. Pacific time for me. And we're playing the Chargers. It's on Fox. It's going to be awesome. It's at Lambeau. But next week, which is Thursday, we are playing the Detroit Lions. And I am super, super nervous about that. They destroyed us. What did we end up losing to them by last time? 34-20. I mean, we scored 20 on them, but still, it's in Detroit this time. So I'm not optimistic there, to be honest with you. So we have a chance to win this game. Okay. We've got a chance to win this game. I don't think we're going to beat Detroit. Now, we've had weeks to prepare, so maybe we can. Maybe our O-line's better now. Maybe our defense will be healthier by then. I'm not sure. It depends if there's no significant injuries on Sunday. But I am predicting a loss there, unfortunately. And then the Kansas City Chiefs is at Lambeau Field, so that'll be fun. I mean, I wish I was going to that game. I wish I was flying in, watching that game. Never been to Lambeau yet. Had 2 trips planned, and both got canceled. So, yeah. So here's Kansas City. I'm, again, expecting another loss, hoping we win. It's on NBC. And what time is the game at? Oh, it's the Sunday night game, I believe. Yes, it is. So I'm super pumped about that. That will be a really, really fantastic game to watch, and I will be watching that for sure. And then week 14 is the one where it's on Monday night. I think we're going to beat the Giants. I'm pumped about this game in the way of we got a good shot. And in fact, I think we should be favored to win this game. What do you guys think? And then, of course, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay would be another tough game as their defense is there, but it's again at Lambeau. So we need to play well on this stretch in order to make it serious. Because if you look at it, like we're 3-6 right now, and the Chargers are 4-5. Both these teams need a win. So Sunday is going to be important. But we're going to be playing Tampa Bay coming up. And then week 16 is at the Carolina Panthers. I think that's a winnable game for us, guys. I really, truly do. And then we play at Minnesota. That's going to be rough. But, they're missing Cousins. They destroyed us already this season. So I don't know. You tell me what you think on that one, but I would think that's going to be an L for us. But I mean, Who knows? By then, my whole tune may have changed. If we win this week, we beat either Detroit or Kansas City. We beat the Giants. If we beat the Bucks, we beat the Panthers. Like maybe we're in the playoffs here, guys. And then of course we're going to beat the Bears at Lambeau. We already beat them at Soldier Field. I mean, I know that Justin Fields should be healthy and good to go for that game, so it will be interesting. So that is something that I think is interesting. I'm just going to dive into some comments here before I close out this one. But Andy's got some. So he said that Lambeau is worth it. Yeah, I definitely want to go there. It's something I need to start a fund or something. RevTrev to Lambeau fund or something. We'll be rooting for the Packers to beat the Panthers. Yes, of course you will. And then with Cousins, though, what do you mean? Oh, yeah. Yes. Good point. That's what I did say. So, yeah, I'm interested to see what will happen, Andy. I'm not sure what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to go on there, but I am personally excited to see this game. I think it's going to be not only interesting. Oh, wait a minute. He said, whoa, that the Packers are going to beat the Bears. I mean, let's be honest. There's nothing that you've seen, have you? Well, and that's not true. I think your team's turned it around. I think it's your team has turned it around, okay? So I think you guys will be better. You can have an argument that we are worse, okay? But I think we're progressing, and I think I think maybe the last week is going to be really fun to watch, Andy. I'm really excited. So free Aaron Jones, absolutely. That was one of my keys at the beginning of this video to say that that's going to happen. So put in the comments, what do you think? Do you think the Chargers or the Packers are going to win this week? Will Lambeau field advantage be enough? Will our offense score more than 21 points? Will our defense hold them to just under whatever we score? And then, of course, free Aaron Jones. I'm loving the Wicks, Reed, Musgrave making plays. I think they're going to continue to make a difference on Sunday. I think that Jordan Love will pass the 300 yards. I'm hoping that we slow down Keenan Allen and Austin Eckler, and that we get pressure on Herbert and we protect Jordan Love. Those are the keys to that. So thanks so much, everyone, for being a part of this live stream. This is my first ever one. So if you're watching this later now, thank you so much for coming by as well, watching this later. So appreciate all the support I've gotten over the years. But I really, really thank you for being a part of my channel. And I don't take you guys for granted. So thanks so much. And I've got this awesome outro video that you don't want to miss. So before you log off, watch this.